Good day everyone. In this PRV, we are going to discuss more about music. So by the way, I am Julito Junior Psycho Gallardo and I'll start discussing first about the origin and importance of music. The word music comes from the Greek word muske, which means the art of muses. It is the art of arranging tones properly class in order to produce a unified and continuous composition. So the common elements of music class are pitch, rhythm, dynamics, timbre, and texture. Pitch, which governs melody and harmony. Another one is rhythm, and it is associated with the concept of tempo, meter, and articulation. Another one is dynamics and the sonic qualities of timbre and texture. About music class, it is the art of putting different sounds together in order for you to create the best sounds you want, which is it is appealing and beautiful to hear. So one of the best example of this is when you are singing, when you are playing guitars, when you are playing drums, and many other instruments, which creates the best sounds, which create different sounds. And that is a description of music. So, as you can see class, if the music is written on the staff, the pitch or the tone and their duration is represented by the symbol known as notes. Okay, notes. Now, the symbol are put on the lines and some are in the space between the lines. So each position says that what tone to be played. Okay? And as you can see in the note written, the higher the note, the higher also the pitch. And the lower the note, the lower the pitch. So aside from symbol, the music can also be written by naming. As you can see in the table, in the solfa side, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And the next table shows how those tones represented in standard notation or in the standard chords. These notation class are designed for lecturing music notes in order to make it simple and easy to read for the learners to understand easily and to learn easily and also to teach easily. One of the questions says that what is the rule of music in our lives? Music class has the fundamental function in our everyday lives. Imagine without music, it seems like so lonely, so lost, right? That's why music is very important since it provokes emotion. It makes you feel good. It makes you inspired. And according from one of the studies, says that music can be the right way of helping our imagination goes to new heights. Music can be also the right way to express feelings and thoughts in terms of politics, cultures, environment, social, and many others. So I'll share one of the best phrase I remembered, that music, when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Good day everyone, especially to Mr. C. Apilan. I am Missy Bustamante Hersol from the Bachelor of Technological Livelihood Education major in Industrial Arts. So today I will be discussing the elements of the music. So first is harmony. Harmony from the Greek word harmonia, its meaning joint or agreement. It refers to the verticalization of the pitch. It is often thought as the art of combining pitches into chords. These chords are usually arranged into sentence-like patterns called chord progression. So, one prime example of harmony with no is when someone is playing floats. For example, there would be two people playing the floats, but with different kinds of notes. It is like more the flow of the music. It is the flow of how they deliver the music code. It is so mao na siya ang ato ang gitawag nga harmony. So second is key. It is known as tonality, a principle in music, a composition wherein at the end of the piece there is feeling of completion by going back to the conic. So I know some of you know is already familiar with the like minor or major na mga key that gina-use sa mga, for example, kanang mga guitarist kana kung gina-follow nila na mga key into unsa na mga tone ang molabas ingana when magamit ka og different kind of key. So next is the melody. From the Greek word melodia, which means singing or chanting. It refers to the tone of a song or a piece of music. So gi-indicate na that it is singing or chanting. So the melody refers to the tone of the song, if how nimo gina-delivered or pagkanta ang isa sa song. Pagdili pod kinahanglan nga that nga for example mo use ka og lyrics but sa ingon ana na pamaagi ang imuhang pag-deliver sa music ang kanang yun sa nimo siya pag-chant, yun sa nimo siya pag-deliver, yun sa nimo siya pagkanta. Ang mao na siya ang kanang murag tono nga imuhang gina-use sa imuhang song. And next is we have the wind instrument. We have the pitch. It refers to the perpetual property that allows the ordering of sounds on a frequency-related scale, either relative lowness of highness. So ang pitch is kanina siyang if for example is magkanta ka, ang kanigong kintahay ka kon mo anang mga persanang ni Miss Regine Velasquez is ginagamit niya is kanang high pitch good kanang if magkanta ang isa ka tao is kanang sound nga ilahang gamiton is pataas, it's either pataas ba or kaning pababa. So next is rhythm. It comes from the Greek word rhythmos, which means any regular recurring motion. It is the pattern of the sound in time beats in music. So rhythm is kanagong mga beat sa music that are kana ganing, for example pattern sa music na imong gamiton kaniba is kanina stanza is kaning pababa siya, kaniba nga stanza na is pataas ba siya, ang kanihang tono niya is kaning pababa, or ang isa niya kakuan is kana gumurag structure sa isa ka music kung unsa na beat ang ilahang gamiton. Mao na siya ang rhythm. So next is a tempo. It regards to the speed or slow, fast, or a given piece of music. Ang tempo daw, it regards to the speed. It's either it's slow or fast on a given past music. Kanang iyahang gamiton ba nga instrument is kanagong piece of for example kan isa ka piece of music, it's either kana ba siya is kanagong pataas, di ba naman ang tempo, o napo na siyang kanagong soprano. Ka-familiar ba mo ingana? So mao na siya ang tempo. It regards to the speed or slow, fast nga kaning music that are being used. Sunod is texture. It refers how harmonic materials are combined in a composition. It could be monophonic, single melodic lines, polyphonic, two more melodic lines, and homophonic, the main melody accompanied by chords. So ang textures daw refers to the harmonic materials that are combined in composition. Ang kaning texture daw is the combinations of how the materials are being combined into so next is the timbre. It refers to the quality of the sound tone that distinguish one voice or instrument from another. Ang timbre daw refers to the quality of the sounds distinguish one voice from another. It came from like sa mga instrument god nga gina-produce nila sa gina-produce nga sound sa instrument. It's anang nag-refer siya sa quality nga gina-produce sa instrument from being played good.
Have a pleasant day, everyone. My name is Karen M. Edo, and today I'll be discussing the different music genres and their unique characteristics. Music plays an important role in our lives. It helps us connect with others, express emotions, and even improve our focus and mood. Let's explore some of the major music genres mentioned here. First is classical music. This genre is sophisticated and requires musicians to coordinate well. It is known for its formal and structured compositions. Second is folk music. When we say folk music, it reflects the emotions and traditions of everyday people. It has two subgenres: cultural folk music, which preserves traditions, and popular folk music, which appeals to a wider audience. Third is funk. Originating in the 1960s, funk is centered on rhythm and beats rather than melody. It's great for creating a lively and energetic mood. Fourth is hip hop music. This genre uses instruments like bass, drums, and guitar, with the bass playing a key role. Hip hop often conveys powerful emotions like anger or pride. Fifth is jazz. Jazz is known for its strong beats and instruments like the trumpet, cornet, and violin. It's a complex and expressive genre. Meta music. Number 6. This genre is influenced by the structure of songs, focusing on how the melody is built, and it is also called information music. 7 is opera music. Opera combines theatrical storytelling with music and is performed for a large audience. It's a dramatic and powerful genre. 8. Rock music. Rock emphasizes vocals with instruments like guitar, bass, and drums. It has many subgenres such as hard rock and metal rock. 9 is techno music. This is a type of electronic dance music influenced by African American style like funk and electro jazz. It's great for dancing. And lastly, the trance music. Popular in clubs, trance music is known for its fast, repetitive beats that creates an energetic atmosphere. So, in conclusion, music genres offer something for everyone. Whether you're looking for calm and focusing or high energy, excitement. Understanding these genres help us appreciate the variety and creativity in music. And that's all.
Good day everyone, my name is Melvin A. Misoles and I'm going to report classification of musical instruments. A musical instrument is a tool adapted or created in making musical sounds. It was primarily designed to emulate natural sounds for ritual purposes. Their vocal range often classifies it in comparison with other instruments such as the following. According to the file that's given to us, there are 5 classification of musical instruments. First is the alto instrument, and the alto instruments has 4 different types of instruments. The first one is the alto saxophone. It is a member of saxophone family of woodwind instruments invented in 1841 by Adolphe Sax, a Belgian instrument designer. It is a type of device mostly used in classical compositions. The second one is the French horn. It is a brass instrument made about 12 to 13 feet of tubing wrapped into a coil with a flared bell. The The third one is the English horn, also known as karanglais. It is a double red woodwind instrument in the oboe family. The fourth and last one is the viola. It is the middle voice of the violin family and between the violin and the cello. It is a bowed string instrument.
So next is bass instrument. Double bass. It is the largest and the lowest pitch bowed string instrument in the modern symphony orchestra. So, natay classifications of violin, which is a viola, violin, and the double bass, or we call this in a bajo de arco. So you can see it is the biggest one in the violin family. It is used in bowstring. It is made. It is the sound it is made is just like a bass. So next one is bass guitar. It is a string instrument with a longer neck and scale length. With 4 to 8 strings, it is played mainly with the fingers or thumb by picking, plucking, slapping, popping, tapping, or thumping. So you can see in the bass guitar in the some of the bands na it is a 4 to 5 string, mainly played on your thumb. It's like this. Right. Plucking, slapping, popping, tapping, or thumping. So next is bass saxophone. This is one of the largest members of the saxophone family of low range, usually supported on a stand while being played. So bass saxophone is like in a double bass, like in a double bass. The double bass is the largest lowest pitch bowed string. So here is a bass saxophone is one of the largest members of the saxophone family. So it is commonly used in some orchestra and usually it is supported by a stand while being played. So 4 is tuba. So the largest and deep pitch brass instrument. So the sound is produced by vibrating lips in a sizable cup-shaped mouthpiece. So tuba. It is one of the biggest brass instrument. So it is produced by vibrating your lips into its mouthpiece. Just like this. That.
The third classification of musical instruments is the baritone instruments. The baritone instruments has different instruments. Number 1 is the bassoon. It is a woodwind instrument in the double reed family. It is played by pressing the reed between the lips and blow to sound the instrument. The second one is the baritone saxophone. It is one of largest members of the saxophone family and is the lowest pitch saxophone. The third one is the bass clarinet. It is regularly performed in symphony orchestras, wind ensembles, occasionally in marching bands, and plays an occasional solo role in contemporary music. The fourth one is the solo or bayon solo. It is a bowed and sometimes plucked strings instrument. It has a hollow wooden body with 2 sound holes and 4 strings were running along the body and neck. The fifth one is the baritone horn. It is a wind instrument that consists of brass tube, usually of variable length, that is blown using a cup-shaped or pipe-shaped mouthpiece. The next one is the soprano instruments, and it has 7 different kinds of instruments. The first is the flute. It is a wind instrument that produces sound through the flow of air from the hole that has an elaborate set of keys. The second one is the violin. It is a small string instrument, usually with 4 strings tuned in perfect fifths. The third one is the soprano saxophone. It is a woodwind instrument used as a solo and chamber instrument in classical music or a concert, band, or orchestra. The fourth one is the trumpet. It is the musical instrument which is usually played by the blowing air through closed lips in producing a buzzing sound. And the fifth one is the clarinet. It is a type of woodwind instrument that has a straight cylindrical tube with a flaring bell and a single reed mouthpiece. The fifth one is the oboe. It is a woodwind instrument with a double red mouthpiece, a slender tubular body, and holes stopped by keys. The seventh one is the piccolo. It is the high-pitched woodwind instrument used in orchestras and military bands. The fifth one, or the last one, classification of musical instruments is the tenor instruments. And the tenor instruments has 3 different types of instruments. The first one is the trombone. It is a musical instrument in which the sound is produced when players' vibrating lips trigger the air column inside the device to vibrate. And the second one is the tenor saxophone. It is a medium-sized woodwind instrument that is very prominent in jazz groups and is one of the essential buoys of a concert or marching band. The last one, the guitar. It is a string musical instrument with a fretted fingerboard, typically in curved sides, and have 6 or 12 strings, played by plucking or strumming. That's all. Thank you.